Okay, so welcome to today's video. So what we're going to look at today is actually how to read codes using your P3 gauge on your Mini F56. So mine didn't actually do it out the box. There's actually a setting that you need to tweak to allow it to do it if it doesn't do it already for you. So when you start your car, it should automatically read any engine management codes out to you. You can see on mine when we start the engine that it automatically goes straight to reading the temperature. We've got an engine management light over here and we're not seeing the code. So the easiest way to do that is you've got two buttons at the top. It's difficult to show because of the light, but there's a left and a right button. If you hold both of those at the same time, you go to the config menu and then you press the right button until you get to the car setting. You need to make sure in a Mini F56 that this is set to number 7, and then if we hold the right hand button it will save that setting, go blank, and when it comes up it should actually read the code, and then every time we start the car moving forwards, there you go, it's reading the code now, code 420. So in my car I've got a decap fitted, so that code actually alerts me to the fact that there's an issue with the cat, so that's absolutely fine and expected when you fit a decap pipe to the car. So what we'll do now, we turn off the engine, turn off the ignition. Hopefully once that gauge powers off, and then we start the car, we should now automatically get a code reading if there are any displayed. So let's have a look, there you go. Code 420. So yep, that's working as expected now. So if your gauges aren't reading the codes automatically, that's how to rectify that issue. While we're here, I'll explain a bit about how the dial works, just as some handy extra tips for you. On the P3 gauge there's two buttons on the screen, a left and a right. So the left hand button you can tap, and what it will do is recall the maximum of that particular gauge, so you can show there that the temperature has hit 30 while it's been running, therefore it shows you the maximum. Then if you tap on the right, it'll actually flick through the different readings. So you can see there, if you wanted to show speed for example, you can do, you just let go and it will tell you battery, boost, it'll give you a boost reading, and you just lift your finger off. So I like to have it set on air temperatures coming into the car. So if you want to go to the menu screen, you hold both buttons down at the same time, then it flicks to config, and then you've got your different settings. So I'll run through these really quickly, and what I'll do is I'll put a link down below to the instructions on the P3 website so you know exactly what each of the menu options do. Okay, so we can see the display button, so you can choose whether it auto dims with these lights. So if you've connected the wire up to the lighting, that's how you flick through those. You've got the engine unit, so you can select whether it comes out in metric, so mile an hour, kilometers an hour, etc. Again, there's a guide linked below that will actually explain what all of the individual settings mean, because it's a bit long-winded to go through on this video now, but I'll just give you an idea of what you can change. So you've got the boost pressure resolution, so you can change the different increments that it does, whether it rounds up, down, etc. Next, we've got the vacuum bar graph, so you can choose here how your vacuum's displayed, so your boost pressure's displayed. You've got your shift light, and you can adjust using the left button here the revs that your shift light knows to tell you to shift at. You've got the boost reading setting, so if you've got the boost tap manually fitted, then you can select it to read off that. If not, it will read it from the OBD port. Next, this is all around that analog input. Again, that's all explained in terms of the boost settings. Then you've got car 7, which should always be set to 7 for your F56. You've got your clear code section, that we'll do a little video on that as well, so we show you how to clear this engine management code using that function. And then we're back to the beginning again. If you want to save what you've done, just hold down the right button and that will take you back, and you'll see here it should read the full code, there you go, and then start displaying your information again. Okay, so if you found that video useful today, Please hit the like button down below and subscribe for future videos. We've got plenty more coming up, including a new wing being fitted to the F56, so we'll do how to fit that, and plenty more mods coming in the future. So again, thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next video. Thread bit, and there's actually little holes